Okay, I'm making another video on dreams that I've been having. I had a dream that I was in the middle of a crowd, and while I was in the middle of a crowd, I could see the president on like a podium platform, but it was like a man-made platform, like something had happened, and he was standing on a platform that wasn't like an official platform. It was just something that they made from, and it was like a whole bunch of us. I was kind of like in the way back, so he was speaking already, and I was having a hard time understanding him, so I'm trying to move through the crowd or whatever. And I remember looking in like all directions all around me, and there's like so much destruction. Like there was like all this destruction. Something terrible had happened, like globally. I don't know what, but buildings were like toppled, and there was water everywhere. Some places didn't exist anymore. I don't know. It was like catastrophic. I don't know what. I can't say if it was due to a meteor, tsunami, hurricane, tornado, earthquake. I don't know. It may be a combination of all that. I don't know. But the president was talking, and I remember him saying really loud, because the microphones started working correctly. Somebody was in the back of him working on the speakers or whatever. So now all of a sudden, like it was like everybody could hear him. So everybody just kind of stopped, because everybody was murmuring, trying to, people were whispering like, I can't hear him. Do you hear what he's saying? Blah blah blah, making it worse. And he said, we only have an hour left, and in that hour, most of us, if not all of us, is going to be wiped away. And somebody yelled out in the crowd to him, well, can't you do something to save us? And all of a sudden, the president had the Pope walk up, but I couldn't see his face. But I knew it was the Pope because of the way he was dressed. And he walked up, and all of a sudden, they said something to each other, and they were transforming into something. I don't know what they were transforming into, but it didn't seem like from this world. And that's where my dream ended. So I don't know what that means. I do remember seeing a bright light in the sky, but I don't know where it was coming from or why it was coming. I don't know if it was like, I, I want to say off of my instincts and like common sense, that this bright light, because the sun was out, it was sunny outside, so the sun was already out, but this was a bright light that had nothing to do with the sun. So I want to say that it could have been like a comet in the sky, or asteroid, or a missile coming. I don't know, but he did specify that we only had an hour left, and then him and the Pope ended up on the stage transforming into something. So I don't know what that means. Again, I'm just posting videos really quick on dreams that I've had, and again, any comments that you have, whatever. So this was a quick one. Since it was so quick, I might have enough time. Yeah, because I was only 3 minutes. So a dream that I had a long time ago, maybe like 2 years ago. No, I'm sorry, it was like 3 years ago. Was I was going to go visit my mom, because my mom lives in California and I'm on the East Coast. I was going to go visit my mom. And at the time, my mom didn't have a job, but in my dream she did. She had a job. And I remember going to like this hotel room, or it seemed like a hotel building, and we were going up the stairs. And my mom was working at the time, and all of a sudden, in the distance, it looked like a wall, like a huge grayish type wall was in the background, and everybody was climbing to the top of this hotel room. So we're all climbing up, and we're looking in the distance. We're like, what is that? It looked like a big wall cloud. I don't know if you know what a wall cloud is, but it's like something we experience out here on the East Coast all the time because of the weather. So anyways, but this time it was like so enormous from side to side that we couldn't tell where it ended or a beginning, or if it had an ending and beginning. And then somebody said in the distance on the opposite building at the rooftop, oh my God, it's water. And all of a sudden, everybody started screaming, and people were like running frantically and everything. So I'm trying to run back down the stairs and go get my mom, because she was working. And I ended up meeting up with her halfway through. And where I met her up halfway through was a window at the end of a hallway, and I could see that it was like a huge wall of water coming. And I told my mom, we got to get to the 4th floor. I just knew there was a 4th floor. I don't know how, but I knew there was a 4th floor. So we went running up to the fourth floor, and there was this lady in the hallway trying to figure out what to do. She had a baby, and I knew that we weren't going to make it. So I just told her, let's come on, let's just do our best to run it and take off. And then all of a sudden, the water hit, and that's where my dream ended. What's so funny is I had that dream like in 2010, I think, or 2011, when my mom didn't have a job. My mom just got a job, and I never told her this dream, and I never really told anybody. But my mom so happens to work now in a hotel room, in a hotel building in, I think it's La Jolla she's working at, or Escondido, or something like that. She's working down. And the whole hotel is for international students coming in and out, where they're in college and everything and they need a place to stay, but they're international, so that's where they go. So I asked my mom,